Sports Medicine is the most trusted of its kind in Northeast Indiana. That's because of the benefits our services provide you. We serve every level of athlete with our sports nutritionists, the expert physicians at O&E, the area's only specialized athletic rehab, and the region's industry leader in sports performance, AWP. The roster coordinates your care in state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in your community. To start your journey, visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com.
From Concordia Lutheran High School, it's boys high school basketball action in the Summit Athletic Conference. Tonight, it's the Bishop Luers Knights taking on the Cadets of Concordia Lutheran. Jim Measle here, our cameraman is Carrington Thompson as we get ready for tonight's contest between the 5-4 Luers Knights and the 1-4 Concordia Cadets. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's take a look at the starting fives for tonight's game. First for J.J. Foster, a bit of a different look than the other night when they lost to Marion. The starting five tonight be Jason Davis, a 6'5 senior. Trey Underwood, a 6'3 senior. Ray Walker Jr., a 5'10 senior. Jalen Causey, a 5'9 freshman. And Anton Berry, a 6'5 senior. For Concordia, under Coach Austin Toms, again, they're 1-4 overall and 0-2 in the conference. Alec Barkiewicz starts tonight, a 5'10", 127 senior, along with Jaden Dance, a 6'1", 170 senior. Adam Gottschalk, a 6'2", 156 senior. Larson Ashford, 6'5", 190 senior. And Nick Webb, a 6'6", 240 junior. The Luers Knights being introduced right now down here to our left. They're in their road red jerseys tonight. And the Concordia Cadets in their home whites. And of course here at Concordia, when they introduce the starting five, they get some gunfire from the JROTC group. So that's what you're going to be hearing here and for the next few moments. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and/or questions. Let's try that again. It's hard to recopy when they're shooting off guns. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and/or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. And even the officials get a gunfire in their honor. I don't know if there's any other school around here where you get a gunfire salute like that if you're an official or if you're a ball player. All right, again, Concordia 1-4 overall, 0-2 in the conference. Luers 5-4 overall, 1-1 in the conference. Luers, you get the feeling they kind of let one get away Tuesday night at home when they were beaten by Marion 69-63. Marion with a 9-1 spurt in the closing minutes to pull that game out. Concordia going to our left, Luers to our right, opening tap controlled by the Cadets, and away we go. Dance near side, finds Gottschalk. Now they swing the ball around the perimeter. Dance has it, Luers opens up man-to-man. Barkiewicz down low. Here's a bucket for Nick Webb. Nick Webb opens the scoring for Concordia, 2-0 Cadets, and we've played 25 seconds. Now Luers, their first possession of the night. A triple try misses for Davis. Rebound to Webb for the Cadets. Barkiewicz Now finds Webb. Webb over on the right side. Ashford. Ashford from 15, misses it. And the rebound grabbed by Underwood for Luers. Here come the Knights down 2-0. Now Underwood down the lane, feeds it inside. Shot is good for Berry. Anton Berry ties the game for Luers. 6:52 to go in the first quarter. Dance over the timeline. Dance kicks it right wing. Ashford spins, banker, good. Ashford puts Concordia back on top, 4-2. 6:37 to go. Here in the opening quarter, a quick pace to open this game. Now with it is Causey, outside triple try, bullseye for Jason Davis. Davis dials up long distance and puts Luers ahead 5-4. First lead of the game for Bishop Luers. 6:17 to go in the first quarter. Now here is Gottschalk over the timeline. Luers stays man-to-man. Barkovic, and it's out of bounds. Concordia turns it over. No pressure in the backcourt by Concordia. And it'll be Ray Walker Jr. bringing the ball down court for the Luers Knights. On the near side, Causey. Concordia is also man-to-man. Underwood. Over it goes to Davis. Davis finds Berry. Now Underwood. Underwood back on top. Walker, they swing the ball around the perimeter. 5:42 to go in the first quarter. Luers for the ball, leading 5-4. Loose ball out high. Retrieved by Walker. Over to Causey. Barkovic is guarding him. Now on the near side, Walker. Out top, triple try, open look, Causey. Bullseye! Causey drains an open three. And Luers out to an 8-4 lead thanks to back-to-back triples. They have a loose ball in the backcourt. Webb chases it down. Ahead to Dance. Dance in a hurry. Lost it. Davis to Walker. They got numbers. Underwood rejected by Webb, but there on the follow is Davis. And timeout for Concordia as Bishop Luers with an 8-point spurt. And they have opened up a 10-4 lead, forcing Concordia to take a 30-second timeout here with 5:04 to go in the opening quarter. Once again, tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment, rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place your orders and answer any questions you have concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated, located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, 46804. Back to the action out of the Concordia timeout. Luers out to a 10-4 lead. Right now the Knights with an 8-point spurt, but that ends a long two for Larson Ashford. Ashford now with 4 points in this game. 10-6 Luers. 4:47 to go in the opening quarter. Here's Davis, a triple try, bullseye! And Davis has 8 of the 13 points for Luers in the early going. A whistle. And we have a foul called on Causey on the inbounds. First foul on either side tonight. 13-6 Luers with the lead. Concordia has the basketball. So a good start here for Luers. We have a foul now at midcourt with 4.5 to play in the first quarter. A foul on Walker. First on Ray Walker Jr., second on the team. Concordia ball out of bounds. Barkovic has it. Alec Barkovic, a 5'10", 127 senior. Now he'll go to the right wing. Barkovic pass knocked away. Races on at midcourt. And it's going to be Causey picking up the loose ball. He gets fouled, going aggressively to the rack, and he will shoot two.
Foul is on number 2, Alec Barkovic.
Barkovic called for the foul. First foul of the night on Concordia. And at the line will be Jalen Causey. He's a freshman, 5'9", 2 shots, line right. First one is good. Causey now with 4 points for the night, averaging 3.3 points a game. Here's the second one, up and in. He got them both. 15-6 is the lead for Luers. They're off to a good start here in the first 4 minutes of this ball game. Barkerwick over the timeline, gets a big screen from Webb. That's going to be a violation on Webb. He was moving as he set that pick and got whistled. First on Webb, second on the team. Right in front of us that happened. Luers has taken the Concordia student section out of this game here with their fast start. They lead 15-6. Knights have the basketball, trying to get that lead in the double digits. Causey. Now here's Underwood. Underwood back outside, open look. Causey for three, off the iron, no. Webb runs down the rebound for Concordia. Dance over the timeline. Dance near side. Dance. And a whistle as that pass was intended for Ashford. And we're going to get a foul on Berry.
Anton Berry.
First on Anton Berry, third on the team. Berry averaging 21 a game, leading scorer for Luers so far this season. As for Luers, they're close to the halfway mark. Triple try left corner, rattles out for Gottschalk, rebound to the Knights, and they're running. Davis, open look Causey, he'll drive it, back to Davis. Here's Berry, a long two, not there, follows his shot, goes inside and scores.
2 points.
Anton Berry followed his shot and got rewarded. 17-6 Luers, out of bounds, it stays Concordia. So after trailing 4-2, Luers right now on a 15-2 spurt. Got number 23 for Concordia, Kamari Anderson Drew into the ball game. He's a 6'2 junior. Gottschalk has it for Concordia. Here's Dance, near side is Anderson Drew. Down low, there's a pilfer for Berry, who anticipated that pass perfectly. Now Walker, Berry for three, missed it. Rebound batted outside to the scorer's table. It goes out of bounds. Who touched it last? They are going to say Concordia basketball. It's Concordia basketball. And J.J. Foster questions the call. 2:58 to go here in the first quarter. Luers 17, Concordia 6. Cadets have it. Trying to get some offense here. They've been outscored 15-2 after getting out to a 4-2 lead. Dance. And Luers with some good defense here in the first quarter. Here is a miss on the interior for Anderson Drew. A whistle on the rebound. And a foul on Concordia on Dance. That's the first on Jaden, third on the team. It's all Luers right now. They lead 17-6. They have the basketball working to our right with 2.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Ray Walker Jr. has the basketball, takes the return pass from Davis. Now we have J.J. Foster Jr. for three. That won't go. Rebound grabbed by Gottschalk for Concordia. Here's a long three, not there for Anderson Drew. Rebound, back up for Dance, missed it. Gottschalk, no. Rebound finally corralled by Davis for Bishop Luers. Concordia right now with the lid on the bucket. Nothing's going in for them. They're as cold as the weather outside right now. Foster. Now a ball run down by Berry on the right wing. Inside, his pass missed connections. Anderson Drew down court to Dance with 1:45 to go in the first. Here's Dance with Concordia trailing 17-6. Dance, did he drag his pivot foot? Yes, he did. And Webb checks into the ball game for Concordia, replacing Ashford. So Luers gets the ball back on the Concordia turnover. 1:37 to go first quarter. It's 17-6, Bishop Luers in control. Solid defensive first quarter for Luers. Concordia has not had very many good looks. Foster out top. What a catch there by Walker. Great pass inside. Underwood scores.
2 points, Trey Underwood.
And Underwood gets his first bucket of the game. 19-6, Luers builds a 13-point lead with 1:12 to go. Here's a baseline drive and a miss for Dance. Nothing's going in right now for Concordia, but Dance was fouled,
Fouls on number 5.
and it's on Underwood. First on Trey, fourth on the team. 2 shots upcoming for Jaden Dance, 6'1", 170 senior. First one is good, he'll get one more. Dance averaging 10 points a game, leads the team in steals with 7 so far this season. Here's the second one up and no good. He's supposed to pair, rebound out of bounds. They say last touch by Luers. It'll be Concordia basketball. Here is the inbounds to Webb. Webb drives it on Berry. Back outside to Dance. A minute to go in the first. Dance to the 10. May have been fouled, but no call. Out of bounds. Luers basketball. Lots of traffic underneath that bucket, and no foul was called, so Luers gets to stop, gets the ball back, leading 19-7. 52 seconds to go in the first quarter. Causey, and the pass is fumbled out of bounds. Unforced turnover there as Alex Neer couldn't handle the basketball. 19-7, Bishop Luers with the lead over Concordia Lutheran. Dance between the circles, near side it comes. Anderson Drew. Now Barkiewicz. Barkiewicz fires, that's not there. Rebound comes to Berry with 29 seconds. Berry into the forecourt. Berry near side, near. Right corner it comes. Causey near for 3, not there. Rebound run down in the corner by Foster. Foster inside, nice pass. Berry can't finish. Got his own rebound and scored. Anton Berry's got 6. He worked hard for those 2 points. 21-7 now. Luers with a 14-point lead. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Dance with desperation 3. Buzzer sounds. Was he fouled in the shot? I believe he was. And he's fouled on the shot by Foster. A desperation 3. He got bailed out. Foster's first foul, 5th on the team, and so we'll have 3 shots for Dance. 25% foul shooter entering tonight's game. He's 1 of 2 at the line. And the 6'1", 170 senior averaging 10 points a game. He'll be shooting 3 here shortly. As we have a discussion here at the scorers table, what this is all about, I'm not quite sure. Well, they put some time up on the clock. There we go, 0.8 of a second. First one, no good. So Dance now 1 of 3 at the line. 21-7, Luers with the lead. 2 more for Dance. That one's good. Underwood checks into the ball game now for Bishop Luers. Luers taking control with a 15-2 spurt here after they fell behind 4-2 to start the ball game. Dance 1 more, line left. 21-8 Luers. 21-9 as Dance goes 2 for 3. And there's prayer. It's not answered after 1 quarter. It's Bishop Luers 21 and Concordia Lutheran 9. Ashford had 4 points for Concordia in the first quarter. Dance with 3. Webb had 2. For Luers, Davis had 8 points. Underwood 2. Berry 6. And Causey with 4. That's the unofficial individual scoring so far tonight. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Again, tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. 21-9 is the score. Bishop Luers leading Concordia after 8 minutes of play. Concordia hosting this game tonight, 1-4 overall, 0-2 in the conference. Luers at 5-4 overall and 1-1 in conference play. Well, let's see now. We have a bit of a discussion at the scores table here before the start of the second quarter. Possession arrow shows Luers has the ball to start the second quarter. That may be what the discussion is all about. R.J. Anderson at the scores table, and more discussions before we start the second quarter. And what this is all about, I really don't know. They're a little bit out of my range of hearing. They're talking right now to the Concordia bench, post Austin Toms, and to the officials talking things over. Now we got Alec Piper at the scores table. All right, everything has been settled, and we start the second quarter. 21-9, Luers have the basketball and the lead. Davis outside, Walker. Now he finds Causey. Causey on the right wing, draws a double. Concordia trying to pick up the intensity on the defensive end. Pass goes through the hands of Davis, out of bounds. Luers turns it over. Now Piper will check in along with R.J. Anderson. Alec Piper, a 6', 138 senior. R.J. Anderson, number 24, a 6'1", 153 senior. Pressure in the backcourt by Luers. Anderson over the timeline. Barkowicz with the ball. Barkowicz over it goes. Now this is Anderson Drew. Here's a reversal, not there for Taylor. Somehow Concordia comes up with the basketball. Here's a drive by Anderson, lost it out of bounds. Concordia really struggling offensively right now. Luers gets the ball back with 7:11 to go until halftime. Berry checks into the ball game, replacing Jason Davis. Luers with the basketball, leading 21-9. We come down to 7 minutes to play in this opening half. Foster into the left corner, finds Berry. Berry back outside of Foster. Foster, Causey, thought about pulling the trigger for 3, but did not. Foster now kicks it right wing, triple try, Walker, bullseye! Boy, Walker and Foster are deadly from beyond the arc. 24-9. Luers by 15, and will they get the turnover? They do. They got numbers and score it for Foster. JJ's first bucket of the game, and Luers threatening to run away and hide now, up by 17. 26-9. 3 ball is good. Score it for Kamari Anderson Drew. His first bucket of the game as the pace quickens. 26-12, the Luers lead is 14. 6:08 to go in the opening half. Here's Walker for 3. Not there. Rebound Berry. Foster. Left corner. Davis. Or check that. Causey missed the 3. Luers got the rebound. Causey can't convert. Tap Underwood. Yes. Luers very active, and a timeout taken by Concordia with 5:50 remaining in the first half. Concordia taking their second timeout, and it looks like it's going to be a full timeout. Luers up by 16, 28-12. Concordia's girls won earlier over Bishop Luers, 74-29. Jim Measle here on SummitCitySports.com. Our cameraman is Carrington Thompson. And again, tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, Luers took control of this game with a 15-2 spurt. They're up by 12 after 21-9, up by 16 now, 28-12, and they are by far the more active team out here in the first 10 minutes of this ball game. 5:50 left in the first half. Bishop Luers 28, Concordia Lutheran 12. Dance draws a double team, in trouble. Gets it over the timeline. Found Ashford, and here's a bucket for Gottschalk. Adam Gottschalk's first bucket of the night, 28-14. And there's a steal for Gottschalk. Down court, and a miss on the dunk by Ashford. Did he grab the rim? Well, we have a foul on Underwood. That's why he grabbed the rim. Underwood's second, 6 on the team. As Concordia playing with a little bit more fire out of that last timeout. Larson Ashford almost with a dunk that would have caused the student body to erupt. As it is, Ashford gets 2 foul shots and misses the first of 2. 28-14. Luers with a 14-point lead. Ashford, 29% foul shooter. Second one is there. He now has 5 points for the night. Concordia trying to get back into this ball game. Down 13 now. Triple try is missed from the right wing by Cook. And the rebound to Marenko. And all of a sudden, Concordia with some hop in their sneakers. Down 13, 28-15. Dance misses. Rebound fought for and a whistle. With 5:05 to go. And we're going to get a Luers foul, it looks like, on Berry. That'll be his second. The 7th on the team. And so Concordia is in the bonus. They better alert the officials to that. 17th foul on Luers, so Concordia is now in the bonus with 5:05 to go in the first half. Andrew Marenko, 6'7", 200-pound junior at the line, 1-1. 28-15 Luers. Marenko will get the bonus. Makes the score now 28-16. That's Marenko's first foul shot this season. 28-16. The Knights lead us down to 12. It's 11. Marenko got them both. Concordia slowly but surely getting themselves back into the ball game after being down by 17. Berry scores at the other end. Great pass by Walker. Berry's got 8. 30-17. The Knights lead by 13. Coming down court, Dance has it knocked away from behind, and Berry couldn't corral the loose basketball. And so it stays Concordia ball with 4:48 to go until halftime. Now for the Knights, they're going to get J.J. Foster Jr. back into the ball game. And Berry will sit down. Meanwhile, J.J. Foster, the coach, is talking to one of the officials here on the near side. Gottschalk misses a 3. Dance the rebound. To the foul line it goes. A jumper is good. Score the bucket for Ashford. Ashford's got 7. The lead is down to 11 again. 30-19 Luers. Foster on the left wing, outside to Davis. Davis finds Hambright near side. This is Walker. Walker drives it. His pass, scramble. Jump ball is called. Arrow belongs to Concordia. And the Cadets play with some more fire now. Following that last time out, they've come out with some red in their eyes. They've cut a 17-point lead down to 11. Can get the lead down to single digits on this trip. 4:14 to go until halftime. Long way to go yet. Loose ball, scramble. There's a steal for Hambright. Down court, here's Walker. Walker, Cook, left corner, Hambright, finds Davis. Davis to the rack, Davis got fouled. And Davis will shoot 2. They whistle the foul on Ashford. That'll be the first on Larson, 4th on the team. Jason Davis at the line, 2 shots. And the first one is no good. Davis has 8 points tonight. He'll get one more line right. Davis, a 67% foul shooter. And he splits the pair. That makes the score now 31-19. Luers up by 12. We have 3:54 to go until halftime. Dance into the forecourt. Dance guarded tightly by Walker. Dance down the lane. Underneath, Marenko scores. Marenko with 4 points off the bench. 31-21. The Luers lead us down to 10. It was 17. Foster drives it. Good defense there by Gottschalk, number 20. Now with the basketball, it's Walker. Down to 3:25 to go in the first half. Concordia fighting their way back into this ball game after being down by 17 at one time. They've managed to trim the lead to 10. They've gotten Luers out of their rhythm a little bit now. Here's Walker on the near side. Walker guarded by Dance. Left wing. Hambright not there. And Gottschalk gets the rebound for Concordia. They can trim the lead to 8 or 7 on this trip. Now with the basketball, Ashford inside Dance. Marenko for 3. Not there. Oh, that would have erupted the place. Rebound, Hambright. Man, the student body was ready to erupt on that shot. Oh, great pass. Great pass. Walker to Cook. Mercy. Walker with a spectacular dime right there. 33-21, a 12-point Luers lead. 2:26 to go until halftime. Here's Dance. Dance! Oh, hold on. He, I believe, traveled there. Or did he commit a foul? They're going to call the foul. An offensive foul on Dance. His second, team foul number 5 as he got out of control. Nair checks in for Hambright for Luers. Dance will go out. And Anderson Drew checks into the ball game for Concordia. 2:18 to go here in this opening half. Bishop Luers 33, Concordia Lutheran 21. Here's a drive by Foster, a pull-up, not there. Rebound, Barkiewicz down court. Oh my, what a rejection. Jason Davis sent one halfway to the Memorial Coliseum. Oh, mercy. Barkiewicz will inbound. That was a serious swat right there by Jason Davis. Barkiewicz looking, gets it in, left baseline, Ashford not there, rebound to Foster for Luers. Under 2 minutes to play now in the half, 33-21 Luers. Here is Walker on the near side. Oh, what a move by Walker. But staying with him defensively was Anderson Drew. And so Walker goes back outside. Luers being patient with this possession. We're down to 1:39 to go in the first half. Bishop Luers on top, 33-21. And now Davis. Nair. Oh, he almost dragged that pivot foot. Loose ball. Foster with some problems. Scramble is on. Big scramble. Somebody stick a fork in it. Finally, Concordia comes away with it. Here's Ashford. Ashford rejected by Davis again. Ashford got it back. Ashford, no. Marenko, no. And a whistle. And what a crazy sequence that was. Temper's getting a little short right now. 1:10 to go. As JR used to say on Monday nights, business is picking up. The foul whistled on Davis is his first. Team foul number 8. 1:10 to go. Andrew Marenko, 6'7", 200-pound junior at the line. 1-1. He's 2 of 2 at the stripe tonight. Crowd buzzing over that last sequence. Mercy. Marenko sinks the foul shot. 5 points for Marenko off the bench. He has sparked his Concordia teammates here in the second quarter. Concordia now 7 of 10 at the line unofficially. And Marenko gets them both. He's 4 of 4 at the line. Bishop Luers with a 10-point lead, 33-23. We come down to a minute to play. Boy, I tell you what, Concordia has shown some spunk here in the second quarter. They were down 17 at one time, looked like they're about to get blown out of here, but they have fought back and made a game of it. Barry rejected, foul Marenko. And Barry will be shooting 2. First on Marenko, and just the 16th foul on Concordia, but Anton Barry was fouled in the act of shooting, so he's going to the stripe. 51.6 seconds to go in the first half. 33-23, 34-23. Luers, as Barry sinks the first of 2. That gives him 9 points tonight. He's averaging 21 points a game, over 11 rebounds. Here's the second one. That's no good, but the rebound of Foster. Foster is 2-timed and calls a timeout with 47.9 to go. Bishop Luers leading Concordia 34-23. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and/or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. So a full timeout taken there by Luers. That leaves them with 4 for the rest of regulation. Concordia with 3 timeouts left. We have 47.9 to go in the first half. Bishop Luers leading Concordia Lutheran 34-23. 8 fouls on Luers. So Concordia, so they want, both teams are in the 1-and-1 bonus, I should say. 8 fouls on Luers, 6 fouls on Concordia. And it's an 11-point lead for Bishop Luers, 34-23. And the Knights have the basketball. Foster inbounds out high to Barry, who hands it off to Walker. And let's see if Luers will play for the final shot here, as the clock winds down to 40 seconds. Luers on top, 34-23. And it looks like the Knights will play for 1. We're down to 30 seconds. Nothing's happened here in the last 10 to 15 seconds. Walker, no count since nobody is guarding him. Down to 20 seconds now. Little cat and mouse game being played. Down to 15 seconds. Let's start the offense here shortly. And here we go. Luers will play for the final shot. Walker, near, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Down low, Barry can't finish. And the buzzer sounds. Luers play for the final shot, but they could not convert. And they'll have to be satisfied with an 11-point lead here at halftime. Halftime score, Concordia Lutheran High School. As we hope you're enjoying this game on SummitCitySports.com. Bishop Luers 34 and Concordia Lutheran 23. I'm Jim Measel. Our cameraman is Carrington Thompson. We'll step aside, back with second half action in just a few moments. Welcome back to Concordia Lutheran High School, everybody. Jim Measel with you courtside. Our cameraman is Carrington Thompson. As we're getting ready to start the second half, the Bishop Luers Knights leading the Concordia Cadets here at halftime, 34-23. First half numbers for the Knights, very balanced scoring. Anton Berry and Jason Davis each have 9 points. Jalen Causey has 4. Trey Underwood has 4. 3 points for Ray Walker Jr., 2 points apiece for J.J. Foster and Blaine Cook. For Concordia, they had 7 points from Larson Ashford, 6 points from Andrew Marinko, 2 for Webb, 3 for Anderson Drew, 2 for Gottschalk, 3 for Dance, and that rounds out their scoring in the opening half. Concordia went to the foul line 11 times, made 8. Luers 3 of 6 at the line. Possession arrow belongs to Bishop Luers. They're in the red uniforms going to our left as we start the second half. Luers with the basketball and a 34-23 lead. That's Davis to Underwood. Concordia opens man-to-man. Walker brings it back outside, guarded by Dance. Lobs it in to Berry. Berry fires and fills a tough shot, and he got it to goal. He's got 11. Luers with the opening bucket of the second half, back up to a 13-point lead at 36-23. Their biggest lead so far in this game, 17. And we're going to get a foul here on Causey. That'll be his second. First foul on anybody in this half. We've played 36 seconds of the second half. Bishop Luers leading Concordia 36-23. Luers trying to somewhat get out of this funk that they've been in of late. They won their first 4 games of the season, but have struggled the last couple of weeks. They're now 5-4. Marenko, Barkowick back outside. With it is Dance. Dance hands it off to Gottschalk. Gottschalk, whistle. What do we have? A foul, apparently on Luers. And it's on Davis. Davis picks up his second on the team. Foster checks in for Causey. Nobody in any serious foul difficulty right now. 6:57 to go, third quarter. Luers 36, Concordia 23. Barkowick inbounds the ball, and he finds Ashford. Ashford, tough shot, too strong off the window. Dance the rebound, tied up by Foster. Jump ball is called. Arrow belongs to Concordia. And again, Barkowick will trigger. Barkowick looking. Now finds Ashford. Back to Barkowick. 4-3. Too strong. Rebound run down by Webb. Outside. Gottschalk for 3. Not there. Scramble is on. Finally corralled by Walker. He goes the other way for Luers. A strong move to the 10, and he scores. Ray Walker Jr. at the other end. Gottschalk, and he can't respond. Ashford can't get it to goal. And Foster gets the rebound for Luers. Luers back up by 15 as they seem to be reestablishing control of this basketball game in the first 2 minutes of the second half. They have scored the first 2 buckets of the half to extend their 11-point halftime lead to 15, 38-23. Coming down to 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. This is Foster over to Underwood. Underwood out top. Walker drives it hard and scores.
2 points,
Ray Walker Jr. explodes to the 10 again. And it's back up to a 17-point lead and trying for the steal. A foul on Luers, whistled on Walker.
Number 11, Ray Walker Jr.
That's 2 on Walker, 3 on the team. Cook checks in, replacing Davis. 17-point lead for Luers, matches their biggest lead of the game. 40-23, favor the Knights with 5:47 to go in the third quarter. Concordia managed to get the lead down to 10 at one time in the second quarter, but again, Luers has come out of the locker room and reestablished control. A miss by Ashford. Webb, the stick back, it's good. Nick Webb has 4 points. First bucket of the second half for Concordia after Luers has scored the first 6 points of the half. Knights on top, 40-25. 5:25 to go, third quarter. And Foster, again, hard to the 10, and he is rewarded. Foster, the bucket, he now has 4. 42-25. Dance, his pass, knocked away, stolen by Walker. And here come the Knights, up 17. Walker with 5:05 to go in the third quarter. And he'll slow it down, nothing was there, brings it back outside. I'll tell you what, Ray Walker Jr. and J.J. Foster Jr., you may not see a better guard combination in the city. These two guys can really play. Foster misses the three. Gottschalk the rebound for Concordia. Walker and Foster really complement each other nicely. 4:42 to go in the third quarter. 42-25, Luers by 17. Barkerwick cannot get it to goal. Berry the rebound. And here comes Luers. Here's Walker. Score it.
2 points, Ray Walker Jr.
He's got 6 in this quarter and 9 for the night. Luers in firm control now by 19. 44-25. Gottschalk out of control. And what do we have here? Jump ball is called. Arrow belongs to Bishop Luers. Anderson Drew and R.J. Anderson check into the ball game for Concordia. 4:15 to go third quarter. Luers has opened up a 19-point lead. That's their biggest lead of the night. They've outscored Concordia so far in this third quarter, 10-2. And we're down to 4:05 to go in quarter number 3. Berry's a three.
3 points, Anton Berry.
Anton Berry has 14. And Luers pulling away now, up by 22 with 3:55 to go in the third quarter. Luers being very aggressive. Cook commits the foul there, going after the basketball. His first team foul number 4. Well, that was almost over and back there. Concordia seems to be out of rhythm here in this third quarter. 3 ball. It's there, bullseye for Anderson Drew. His second triple of the game. He now has 6 points. 47-28, the Luers lead us 19. 3:34 to go here in the third quarter. Triple try, missed for Walker. Rebound knocked outside of Foster. Whoa, what a pass to Walker! Oh my! There's one for the 11 o'clock news. There's one for the highlight zone. 49-28. And it's knocked out of bounds. Luers up by 21. Concordia keeps it. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout taken here by Concordia. That will leave them with just 2 timeouts. And is that going to be a full timeout? Looks like it is. It is a full timeout. So that leaves Concordia with only 2 timeouts for the rest of regulation. 3:16 to go third quarter. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Out of the Concordia timeout, Bishop Luers 49, Concordia Lutheran 28. As we work our way down to 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Cadets with the basketball. Open look for 3 is not there. Missing it was Piper. And here come the Luers Knights on the run. And Berry all the way, score it and 1. Fouls on Piper, his first. And that's, well, I'm a little bit off on my fouls here. That's the first foul on Concordia for the half. Foul shot good for Berry, the old-fashioned 3-point play. And it's now 52-28 as Concordia failed to stop the ball. Berry took it all the way to the rack and got fouled. He now has 8 points in this quarter, 17 for the night. 2:38 to go in the third quarter. Here's Webb. He scores.
2 points.
Webb's got 6. 52-30. 22-point lead for Luers. They have the basketball as we're down to 2:25 to go in the third quarter. Now Davis inside. Causey hands it off. Berry lost it. Scramble. It's on. Look at this. Looked like a wrestling meet down there. We had legs and arms entangled, and a basketball was thrown in. The arrow belongs to Concordia, as they call the jump ball. Jaden Dance back into the ball game now for Concordia, number 3. 2:17 to go third quarter. Luers with a 22-point lead, 52-30. They were up by 11 at halftime, 34-23. They're up by 22 now. So they've doubled their lead here in the third quarter. Webb, over to the right side it comes. That's Anderson Drew. Webb may have gotten away with a hook. He scores. Well, they wanted a hook called on Webb. They didn't get the call. Luers 52-32, 20-point lead for Luers. 1:47 to go third quarter. Causey, left corner, Davis. Davis to the rack, and he got fouled. Well, Luers has been taking it hard to the tin this entire third quarter, and they're being rewarded for their aggressiveness. Foul on Anderson Drew, his second team foul. 1:40 left in the third quarter. And Davis sinks the first of 2. He's now 2 of 3 at the line tonight. That's 10 points. 53-32. 21-point lead for Luers. And Davis got them both. He's averaging just under 6 points a game. 54-32, 22-point lead for Luers. 1:32 to go in the third. Pass knocked out of bounds. And Davis knocked it out, so it stays Concordia basketball. Anderson Drew will trigger on the far side. Looking, got the ball into Webb. Back to Anderson Drew. 1:28 to go in the third. Anderson Drew driving, wild shot, he got bailed out. Foul whistled on Cook. That'll be his second. Team foul number 5. 1:25 to go in the third. Kamari Anderson Drew at the line. 2 shots upcoming. First one rattles out, no good. Anderson Drew has one more, 42% foul shooter entering this ball game. He has 6 points tonight on a couple of triples. And he missed the second one. Rebound grab by Davis. Down court finds Causey. Causey to the rack. Wild shot not there. Berry there for the rebound. Misses. Berry again. A bump and a foul with 1:15 to go in the third quarter. And I think the foul is on Dance. That'll be the third on Dance, third on the team. And Berry inbounds the ball to Foster. Back to Berry. Berry up and in. He's got 2 more.
2 points, Anton Berry.
Berry's got 10 in the quarter, 19 for the night. 56-32. A very comfortable 24-point lead for Bishop Luers. Triple try left corner not there. Rebound corralled by Causey with 55 seconds to go in the third. Causey looks it over. Top of the key, drives it. Great move. Causey, oh my. Luers is just too fast for him. 58-32. So Bishop Luers breaking this ball game wide open here in the third quarter. They were only up by 11 at halftime, 34-23. Concordia had an edge in play in that second quarter, had some spark, but it's been all Bishop Luers ever since they came out of the locker room. I wonder what J.J. Foster told his guys at halftime. Whatever he told them, it's worked, because Bishop Luers has taken over total control of this basketball game. They have it again. Here's Foster. Buries another 3. Foster's got 7. 61-32. The lead is up to 29. And Concordia turns the ball over again as the Cadets have gotten rather sloppy here of late. 11.4 to go in the third quarter. 61-32, Luers. Gottschalk and Webb back into the ball game now for the Cadets. 11.4 to go in the third quarter. A big third quarter for Bishop Luers. And here comes Foster. Great pass to Barry. Barry finishes. And that's a rather appropriate finish to the third quarter. 63-32. A 29-9 Bishop Luers third quarter. Gottschalk from 80 feet hits the backboard after three. Bishop Luers 63, Concordia 32. As the Luers Knights have busted this game wide open. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, let's take a look at some individual numbers. Let's take a look at some individual numbers here in the third quarter. One of the dangers of broadcasting from the crowd, when people try to walk around you, they step on your coat, they then kick you and don't apologize. All right, for Concordia, Webb has 8 points. Marinko has 6. Anderson Drew has 6. 7 points for Ashford. Dance has 3. Gottschalk has 2. And running down the book for Bishop Luers, Davis has 11 points. 4 points for Underwood. 11 for Walker Jr. Foster Jr.'s got 7. 2 for Cook. 6 for Causey. And Anton Berry, thanks to, let's see, 7, 9, 10, 12 points in that third quarter. Berry now with 21 points to lead all scorers. So he's had a scoring average. He was averaging just under 21 a game. Anton Berry with 21 points so far for Bishop Luers. And he's not out there to start the fourth quarter. Luers has the basketball to start quarter number 4 in firm command, leading 63-32. A big third quarter for the Luers Knights. 29-9. The Knights had that scoring edge in the third quarter. All right, this is Ray Walker Jr. Hands it back to Cook. Near. Over it goes to Foster. As the Knights milking some clock here, they turn the ball over. Gottschalk the other way for Concordia. Ahead to Ashford, and he'll convert. Ashford's got 9. 63-34. Concordia trying to put some pressure on in the backcourt. Luers has the basketball and a 29-point lead as we have 7 minutes to play in the game. Near for 3, not there. And on the rebound, somebody pushed off. And it looks like it's on Luers. Whistle the foul on Cook. That's his third, team foul number 6. By our count, board shows 5. Now the board agrees with us. And hang on, we have a whistle. A little bit of confusion here again. I can't understand what he was telling the scorers table. 6:54 to go in the game. 63-34 is the lead for Bishop Luers over Concordia. And now Luers will set up some pressure in the backcourt. Next foul on Luers will put Concordia into the bonus. They took a second off the scoreboard. I think that was why we were waiting for play to resume. All right, out of all that, Concordia has the basketball. Dance over the timeline. Dance to the right side of the lane. Back outside it comes. And a miss for Piper. Concordia maintains possession. Here's Dance. Down it comes to Ashford. Another whistle with 6:33 to go. And they whistle a foul on Cook. and he's got 4. 7 on the team, and so Concordia goes into the bonus. 6:33 left in the game. Larson Ashford, 6'5", 190 senior at the line. He has 9 points tonight, 1 and 1. He's 1 of 2 at the line so far. And the foul shot is no good. No bonus for him. Underwood gets the rebound for Luers. 63-34. Luers has turned this game into a rout. They outscored Concordia 29-9 in the third quarter to break this game wide open. And exploiting to the rack, and missing was Walker. Gottschalk got the rebound for Concordia. Down court. Here is a shot missed. Stick back good for Webb. Webb's got 10. 63-36. 27-point lead for Luers. They have the basketball. 5:56 left in the game. Walker weaving through traffic, gets into the forecourt and sets up the half-court offense. Walker still with it out top, guarded by Gottschalk. Now on the left wing it comes. That's Hambright. Back between the circles to Nair. Hands it off to Walker. And Luers just interested in long possessions to milk the clock here with his 27-point lead. Foster shakes and bakes, comes to the lane, pulls up. Oh, he missed the shot. Some nifty moves, but he missed the shot. Dance the rebound. Here he comes in a hurry. Dance to the rack and scores. And we're going to get a timeout taken here by Concordia. So Concordia showing a little bit of life here in this last quarter, even though the score has gotten lopsided. 5:19 to go in the game. And Bishop Luers leads Concordia 63-38. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. 5:19 to go in this one. Nice bounce back win, it appears, for Bishop Luers with its 25-point lead. They let one get away Tuesday night at home against Marion. They had a 12-point lead in the second half and lost 69-63, a game that we did here on SummitCitySports.com. Marion outscored them down the stretch 9-1. Luers losing their poise a little bit. Had a technical foul called in the midst of that big run by Marion late. But Luers has been very steady tonight. Not a whole lot of hiccups for the Knights. 5 minutes to play in this one, and they're playing keep away, leading by 25, 63-38. Here's J.J. Foster. Over it goes to Barry. They're really not interested in shooting right now, just milking the clock. Well, there's a lay-in. Oh, and a block. That's goaltending. Score the bucket for Hambright. Goaltending called on Webb. So there's the first bucket of the game for Hambright. He gets into the box score. 65-38. Luers by 27. Webb in some trouble, lost the basketball. And we're down to 4.5 minutes to play. J.J. Foster, pass deflected by Webb to Hambright, to Barry, foul from behind by Webb. And Barry will be shooting 2. That'll be 2 on Webb and 4 on the team. 4:26 to go in this one. Anton Barry, 21 points tonight, 2 more foul shots upcoming. He's 2 of 3 at the line tonight. And 2 of 4 as he missed the first one. Causey and Davis back in for Luers, replacing Underwood and Walker. 4:26 to go in this one. 65-38 Bishop Luers over Concordia. Barry splits to Perry, now has 22 points for the night. He'll come out, and that may be it for him. Cook back into the ball game now for Luers. So if Barry is done for the night, he leaves after scoring 22 points. 66-38. Luers has another game tomorrow night, so I highly doubt we'll see number 25 the rest of the night for Bishop Luers. 66-38 Luers by 28. Concordia with the basketball. Here's Webb. Webb got Shock at the baseline. Back outside. Cross court. Knocked away. Stolen by Foster. They got numbers. Foster can't finish. Got Shock. Got the rebound. Got Shock the other way. Bounce pass. Stolen. Nice hustle there by Hambright. Hambright with the hustle and the pilfer. Foster thought about it. Didn't pull the trigger. Gives it up to Causey. Causey back outside it comes, and we're going to have wholesale substitutions for Concordia on the next dead ball. Foster with 3:35. There's the lob. Oh, they went for the alley-oop, but it's just a soft lay-in for Davis. That gives them 13. 68-38, and Concordia will take their final timeout and give 5 new players into the ball game. So this will not be a full timeout. This will be the last timeout taken by Concordia. Well, now they say it is a full timeout. So we'll let you know we have 3:27 to go in our ball game tonight. Bishop Luers leading Fort Wayne Concordia by a score of 68-38. And it looks like we're ready to resume play here. Let's see who we got in the ball game for Concordia. We got Marcus Morrill, number 15. Kamari Anderson-Drew, number 23. Alec Piper into the ball game, number 12. And also we have Sam Meyer, number 30. And number 24, R.J. Anderson. So that's your 5 out there right now for Concordia. 3:14 to go. There's a triple missed. Rebound to the Cadets, grabbed by Meyer, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Causey for Luers. That'll be his 3rd, the 8th on the team. So Concordia to the stripe with 3:07 to go. 1-1 upcoming. And we have Morrow at the line, 1-1. And he'll get the bonus. One more upcoming for Marcus Morrow. 68-39 Luers. 3:07 left. Concordia won the girls' game earlier tonight. And that too was lopsided, 74-29. And on the rebound, we get a whistle. And we have a Concordia foul. Meyer, that'll be his 1st. And the 4th on the team, according to the board. And it comes to Hambright. 3 minutes to play in this one. 68-39. Luers by 29. Concordia with pressure, and Causey throws the ball into the students section. 68-39 Luers. Concordia gets the ball back. 2:54 left in this one. All right. With it is Anderson. Now there's Cook with the basketball for Luers. Hands it off to Hambright. Hambright down court. Wide open cherry picker. Score it. Jalen Charlton. Charlton's first bucket of the game. And Luers cracks the 70 mark. 70-39 Bishop Luers. 2.5 to play in this one. Piper. Piper back out top it comes. Morrill. Right corner, triple try, a miss for Anderson-Drew. Whistle, and it looks like another Concordia foul here.
Foul's on number 30, Sam Meyer.
And it's on Meyer, that'll be his 2nd. And 6 on the team, so Luers not in the bonus. 2:19 remaining. Just a question of what the final score will be right now. Here is Hambright weaving his way through traffic. Pass inside, somehow found Charlton, and he puts it home. That's 4 for Charlton. 72-39. A miss for Anderson-Drew. Rebound to Luers. Under 2 minutes to play now. 72-39. Double team. Lambright throws it out of bounds. Off of one of the Concordia players guarding him, Meyer. And Luers maintains possession, 1:54 remaining. Hambright inbounds the ball to Neer. Neer over the timeline. Neer lost it. We're going to get a reach-in foul call here on Alec Piper, I do believe.
Foul's on number 12, Alec Piper.
So that'll be 7 on Concordia. Kind of a tickle foul there, a 33-point game, and the guy decides to call a tickle foul. All right, Neer 1-1. He sinks the foul shot. That'll get him into the box score. 73-39. Alex has one more, line left. Up and no good. Rebound, grabbed by R.J. Anderson for Concordia. Anderson drew a long three, not there. Rebound fought for. And here's another shot. Good! Scored for Morrill. 73-41. Here's Neer's steal. Luers maintains possession. Jackson down court. Hambright rejected. Loose ball picked up now by Anderson Drew. With it is Piper. Piper for three. Bullseye! 73-44. Down to a minute 5. Kind of rambly, scrambly, and run and gun right now, and we get a whistle. A traveling violation is called. And you would not, the way the fans are cheering the substitutes, the student body for Concordia, the way they're cheering the second stringers, you think it's a tight game right now. Not so, it's a 29-point lead for Luers. A 3-ball is missed, and we get another whistle. Same guy wants to call fouls with one team leading by 29 points.
Fouls on number 32, Jalen Charlton.
Charlton commits the foul, his first. That's the 9th on the team. And at the line, Sam Meyer with 1-1. And he gets into the scorebook. 73-45. Luers with a 28-point lead. 54.7 to go. He missed the second one, and Neer got the rebound and hands it back to Hambright. 47 seconds to go. Hambright into the forecourt. Hambright, a runner with the right hand, won't go. Stick back, no. And a whistle with 40.9 to go. A lot of whistles with the game out of hand like this. 40.9 remaining.
Fouls on number 30, Sam Meyer.
And Meyer commits his third foul. Hambright to the line. 40.9 remaining. And Hambright sinks the first. I beg your pardon, this is 1-1, so he'll get the bonus. He now has 3 points. 10 players have scored tonight for Bishop Luers. Hambright got them both. 75-45, 30-point lead for the Knights. Again, play somewhat scrambly here in the final seconds. And would you believe another foul with 31.9 to go? Wow, just swallowed the whistle. It's a 30-point game. All right, Piper at the line for 2 since they're into the double bonus. Alec Piper, 6-foot senior. Misses the first one, he'll get one more. 75-45, Luers by 30, 75-46, Luers by 29 as Piper splits the pair. 75-46 Luers, and let's see if they just kind of put the ball in the deep freeze here with this possession. Nope. Jackson for 3, nope. And on the rebound, we're going to get a foul, as Merriweather will get whistled with 19.4 to go. So we'll hike it down to the other end, and with Luers leading by 29, we'll get more foul shots upcoming. Luers will move to 6-4 overall, 2-1 in the conference. Concordia will drop to 1-5 overall and 0-3 in the conference. Meyer, 2 shots. Sinks the first one. 75-47. And one more for Meyer. Short. Rebound to Concordia. Piper to the near side it comes. Morrow out top. Anderson Drew, 3-ball blocked. Blocked by Charlton. 6 seconds to go. Here's a 3-ball missed. Rebound Jackson. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's all there is. There ain't no more. Final score, Bishop Luers 75, Concordia 47. So recapping the final numbers unofficially for Concordia, Jaden Dance had 5 points, Alec Piper had 4, Adam Gottschalk 2, Larson Ashford with 9, Kamari Anderson Drew had 6 points, 2 points for Sam Meyer, 10 points for Nick Webb to lead the cadets, 6 points for Andrew Marinko. For Bishop Luers, they were led tonight by Anton Berry with 22 points. Alex Nera had 1, Jason Davis had 13, Trey Underwood had 4 points, 11 points for Ray Walker Jr., J.J. Foster had 7 points, 2 points for Blaine Cook, 6 for Jalen Causey, 4 points for Jalen Carlton, 4 points Tyrene Hambright. So the Luers Knights pulling away in the second half after they're up by 11 at halftime, 34-23. They used a 29-9 third quarter to break this game wide open. Luers now 6-4 overall, and 2-1 in the conference, while Concordia drops to 1-5 overall and 0-3 in the conference. I'd like to thank our sponsors again tonight, Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com, and also Sports Center Incorporated. Tonight's game brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, that's the story tonight here at Concordia Lutheran High School. Again, your final score, the Bishop Luers Knights 75 and Concordia Lutheran Cadets 47. Now for our cameraman, Carrington Thompson, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jim Measles, saying, have a good night, everybody.